So to recap, we've looked at distributing leads based on skills or attributes of team members, as well as taking into consideration the type of records that are being distributed and using that information to route to the most appropriate rep. But what if we also wanted to consider the performance attributes of the rep, such as conversion or close rate, the number of hours they've worked, or even your own defined time to action criteria, and route more or less work to them based on these considerations as well. For example, by monitoring conversion rates and close rates, sales managers can identify high-performing individuals in the team. These high performers can then be assigned more leads or cases, increasing the chances of conversion or closure. By understanding how many hours each team member has worked and their relative performance, managers can make more informed decisions about resource allocation. For instance, if a high-performing rep is being overworked, the hours could be adjusted or additional resources could be assigned to them to maintain their high performance. We can achieve this by using the performance feature together with tags in DE. So I'll hand over to Faisal for one last time and he'll show you how it works. Faisal.
Thank you, Toms. So here's an example of a problem we're trying to solve. As well as wanting to distribute high value work to our teams, we'd also like to consider other criteria such as conversion rate for reps or close rate for agents. So the aim is not only to consider their seniority, but how well they're performing over a period of time. So let me show you how in our final segment. So let's kick things off here on our performance page. So the performance page provides an overview of your team's recent performance, such as hours worked per team member over your chosen time period. So in my case, over the last week, as well as a number of other metrics. So the metrics shown on the page will depend on your team's configuration. Now here on the right-hand side, you can see seniority tags associated to the team members, which define their seniority based on performance. So what can you do with these performance-based tags? You may want to weight distributions so that higher performing reps receive more records, or you may want to apply a different cap, so time-based or active, dependent on where they sit in the performance hierarchy. So the performance page allows you to manage tag assignments from the tag collections used for tag-based weighting and tag-based caps. So based on the seniority tags that they hold, they will then qualify for different distributions. Now, for example, Catherine here has performed particularly well this week. So I'm going to move her from being a mid-level rep to a high-performing rep. And just being able to do that here rather than having to go back to the tags page makes this a lot quicker and easier. So let's head back into our hot leads distributor, as I showed you previously in my static tag segment, where we selected seniority as the tag collection and then only high performers and seniors, so ensuring all enterprise or hot leads only go to our more experienced team members. We can also add another distributor for warm leads. So this one only assigns to reps holding the mid-level and senior tags. Now, where we can take this a step further is to also influence the weighting and capping of team members based on their performance and the seniority tags that they hold. And the way we do this is to head into our weighting and caps page by clicking on the link on the left, and then switching to tag-based weighting. We then select the tag collection, seniority here, and then we can add our tags. So if I add a few here, select high performer, pick a weighting for high performers, select seniors, pick a slightly lower weighting, and then for mid-level, let's say we want 1.25 for them. So tag-based weighting allows you to assign the weighting based on tags assigned to a team member. And this makes it easier for you to manage weighting for groups of individuals. In addition, we can also apply tag-based capping. So here under team level caps, we can select the same seniority tag collection, And I've added a couple of drop downs, one for hourly, one for daily. So these are hourly or daily limits. We can add other time periods as well, or set active or custom caps for each seniority level. So the example here shows that a high-performing team member will receive up to 5 assignments per hour and up to 50 per day, while a senior level team member will receive up to 3 assignments per hour and up to 30 per day. So to sum up, we can use the metrics on the performance page to assign tags to team members based on their seniority. We can use these tags in distributive filters and apply them to weighting and capping, with the higher performing individuals having a higher weighting and capping applied to them as they can take on more work. Okay, so what we've just seen, the performance page, allows you to easily access information that you'd want to consider to decide on an individual rep seniority level. And using this in conjunction with tag-based weighting and capping allows you to enhance the team's efficiency, as well as increasing motivation and engagement.